Alright, so welcome back to another video, everybody. We've got nothing but square bodies for this one. Lots and lots of Chevy trucks, Chevy Blazers. We've even got a van down there on the end that we'll get to. So let's take a closer look at what we're going to be going through today. We've got a 1980 Chevy Custom Deluxe step side. That's pretty cool. Very similar to the 86 Silverado step side that was just released by AutoWorld not too long ago. We did that a few videos back. We've got an 87 Chevy Silverado from Greenlight, part of the Running on Empty series. We've got a STP paint job there. We've got one from the Greenlight Hollywood series. This is the 89 Chevy Blazer from Ace Ventura Pet Detective. This is a really good movie, one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. We've got another Blazer. This is an 81 K5 Blazer from the Greenlight Vintage Ad Cars series. Series number 4. That's a really cool one. I like the black and silver. And then down on the end here, like I said, I do have more Indianapolis 500 vehicles. We've got a 76 GMC Vandura. So this is a transportation vehicle, like a little shuttle bus, for the Indy 500. Yep. So, lots of cool stuff to go through today. We'll get right into it. We'll get this 1980 Custom Deluxe opened up. This is another really nice one from AutoWorld. So let's get this guy cracked open and onto the lift. So here is our 1980 Chevy Custom Deluxe step side from AutoWorld. Very nice looking truck. I very much like this color. It's a similar color to my old Chevy Tahoe. Of course, we've got opening hood from AutoWorld. You got your nice big 350 small block in there. Looking great. Or maybe it's a 305 since it's not a Silverado, it's a Custom Deluxe. So maybe that's a 305 in there. But yeah, get the hood closed there. Really great looking truck. It's got a push bar on the front, and I did bring my other AutoWorld square bodies down for good measure. We've got the 86 step side here, and we're going to take a look real quick at the front ends of these two trucks. So the 80 was actually the last year for the round headlights, and after that you got square headlights like on the red one there. So if you'll look at the 78 fleet side, it does have the round headlights. So we've kind of got a combination of these two trucks here, so that's pretty cool. Not only that, but it's also got a nice big push bar on the front, big chrome grill guard, whatever you want to call it, with a little winch down there, and some extra fog lights. Very cool looking truck. And then I don't know if I mentioned or not, but it does have an opening tailgate, as always with AutoWorld. Really great looking truck. This is the lifted suspension, as always. AutoWorld's stock suspension and Chevy pickup trucks look like that. So lifted suspension so you can fit the nice big tires under there. I think it looks great. You got big BF Goodrich. What are those? All-terrains. Are they all-terrains or are they mud terrains? They are mud terrains, if you can see that up close there. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Nice little Chevy emblems in the centers of the hubcaps there as well. That looks really good. Another thing you can tell apart, so the 1980 being the last year for this body style, you can tell by the marker lights. You have vertical marker lights on this body style versus horizontal on the mid and late 80s trucks. So just little details that you can pick out. Yeah, really awesome looking truck. Again, with the step sides, they always have these little taillights that are separate pieces from the body. They stick out. I always thought that was really cool. Nice Chevrolet lettering on the tailgate there. Take a quick peek at our license plate. I don't really get the joke of this one since it's lifted, but it says still low. I guess in comparison to like a monster truck. Yeah, these lifted trucks do not stay on our lift very well. They kind of tend to roll right off the jack points and want to run away, but still very cool looking truck. You got your gas cap, big silver gas cap, nice and ugly. Doesn't match anything else. Real quick, we'll take a look at the badge up there on the fender. That should say Custom Deluxe, as opposed to, let's take, for example, our 86. That says Silverado. So, very cool truck. We'll get this guy parked up into the parking garage for a closer look a little later on. And we will keep moving right along into our next truck. Before we do that, actually, we'll take a look at the card for the 80 Chevy Custom Deluxe, because I always forget to look at the cards, it seems. Our premium fact says 1980 was the last year for this body style. 81 was completely restyled with new fender contours, rounded bumpers, and sloping front hood. Yeah, so we talked about a couple of the differences you could see there. It says this is the first release of our step-side bed option paired with our raised 4x4 chassis from AutoWorld. And then our paint code there is bright green. So yeah, this is an older one. This is 2020 release number 5. So that is what they're talking about, this being the first, their first lifted step side. This lifted step side actually was just released, I believe just hit store shelves in June. So on the back here we've got some more of release number 5 for 2020. There's a Silverado C71, Ford F-150. I like the Custom Deluxe step side, that's pretty cool. 18 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, got quite a few of those. Cadillac Eldorado, Dodge Stealth, yeah. Some other interesting stuff down here. So that's pretty cool. We'll get this card into our little storage box and move right into this 1987 Chevy Silverado from Greenlight. So here is our 87 Chevy Silverado from Greenlight. And again, this is from the Running on Empty series. So they do tend to have some sort of gas station theme, this being STP. Nice big blower sticking out of the hood there, air grabber. I don't see a blower underneath it, but who knows. Really cool looking truck. So I could be wrong, it's either 87 or 88, but I'm 90% sure it's 87 is the last year for the quote-unquote square body as far as the half-ton series goes. So in 1988 was the beginning of the GMT 400 platform, or this body style, at least for the pickup trucks. The 1500 pickup trucks went to this body style in 88. The 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks, as well as the Suburbans and Blazers, kept the square body design body style until I believe 1992. I know the Suburbans and Blazers were that body style up until 1992. But anyway, we won't talk too much about Chevy truck history. Well, I guess that's what we're here for, isn't it? But anyway, great looking truck. We've got a nice big STP sticker on the side door there. There is our Silverado badge right where it should be on the fender. Actually, yeah, it's right where it should be on the fender. Yep. Nice custom wheels on here. They look to be American racing styles. So I know we talk about this every time we do a Chevy truck. So we'll take a look underneath real quick. We don't have a front drive shaft, so this is a C10 Silverado. And real quick, take a peek underneath of the green one that we did. Obviously, front drive shaft right there, front axle, lift kit, off-road tires. This is obviously a K10. K being 4-wheel drive, C being 2-wheel drive. So anyway, yeah, really great looking truck. This is later models, so it does have the dual headlights on top of each other. Really cool look for these trucks. I'm really liking this blue and orange. It's a great color. I don't think I have any other STP. No, I have the 76, the Union 76 Mopars. But yeah, really nice. No license plate on there. Again, being Greenlight, seem to leave you hanging on the license plates, but we have round tires on this one, so we can't complain too much. Yeah, really cool looking truck. I'm digging the blue a lot. Here's our card for this guy. This is Series 13 for the running on empty vehicles. It says collect the whole series. We've got a 54 Ford F100, 67 Mercury Cougar XR7. That'll be coming up soon, maybe. I've seen that one in stores. If I see that one again, I'll definitely grab it. It's cool looking. 87 Chevy Silverado with blown engine. So, okay, so it does have a blower, supercharger, whatever you want to call it. 95 Ford Escort RS Cosworth. 21 Chevy Corvette C8 shell, and a 21 Ford Bronco for Ford Performance. So yeah, pretty cool. I wish these ones came with the little gas pumps, like the Hobby Shop series. How they come with the little gas pumps. It would make more sense if they came with these, but whatever. Anyway, so we'll get this guy parked up along with his new stepside friend in the parking garage. And we will move right into one of my favorites. I've always wanted a Blazer. Always wanted a Blazer. So we'll start with this 89 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. Alright, so here is our 89 K5 Blazer, which I believe either 88 or 89 is the beginning of my favorite style headlights for the K5 Blazer, the Suburban, and 25 and 3500 trucks. These dual headlights, kind of precursors to the next generation style headlights. I just think they look so sharp, the dual beams. Really cool truck. I love the black on black with this Blazer. I've had several S10 Blazers, as I've mentioned before on this channel. Growing up as a teenager, I feel like it's kind of a rite of passage to own some form of S10 as a teenager. But I never had a full-size Blazer like this. My dad had one. It was the truck that he had when I was born. His was an 85, I believe he said. So slightly different front end on it, but still, I've wanted one since the day I was born. And another thing I want to mention, so as much flack as I give Greenlight for their occasionally questionable quality, there is one thing I have to say. When it comes to detail for Greenlight, they always nail their mark. So obviously, being a Blazer, you've got the removable cap on the back to expose the interior. You've got the back seat here and a spare tire sitting up in the back of the truck, just like what you would find on a real K5 Blazer. I absolutely love that it comes with a removable cap. That is just a level of detail that you really don't see from anybody else, especially not Hot Wheels or anything. I mean, occasionally AutoWorld does stuff like that, but yeah, I really love to see the removable tops on the Jeeps as well. But yeah, great looking truck. It's got the sliding back window back here. Looks like some mag wheels on there, just some basic chrome mag wheels. They look really good though. Around the back, no third brake light on here. SUVs were not required to have third brake lights until 1994, I want to say. 94, 95, so you only have two brake lights. This was technically, you know, in the eyes of the state, you know, back in the 80s, this was a truck with a removable cap that you could just buy like that from the factory. It wasn't necessarily classified as an SUV. Take a quick look at our license plate. Should be a Florida plate if I'm not mistaken. Just says GPU 9ZK because this is a replica of a K5 Blazer that is seen in the movie Ace Ventura. So it's kind of interesting that they did a replica of this truck. It only has a few minutes of screen time. You can see there's Ace Ventura there, the pet detective. This is the truck that, if you've never seen this Ace Ventura movies, go watch them. They're hilarious. Some of Jim Carrey's best movies, in my opinion. But this is the truck they used to kidnap Dan Marino. So, yeah, it says when the Dolphin mascot of Miami's NFL team is abducted, Ace Ventura, a zany private investigator who specializes in finding missing animals, looks into the case. Soon, Miami Dolphins players are kidnapped too. Yeah, Dan Marino was yeah, there you go, including star player Dan Marino, making Ace's sleuth work even more pressing. Working with Dolphins representing Melissa Robinson, Ace closes in on the culprits, but not before many ridiculous misadventures. Sorry, I'm trying to read without my glasses right now. But yeah, this was the truck that they used to kidnap Dan Marino. So it only has like a few minutes of screen time, but I guess Greenlight thought, you know, wow, that's a cool looking truck. And I agree. It really is. Might be one of my new favorite Chevy trucks in my collection, honestly. Just those headlights alone, they really do it for me. Yeah, really great looking truck. So we get this guy tucked into the parking garage and open our next K5 Blazer, which is a 1981. Almost the same truck, but a slightly different paint job. You've got the two-tone silver stripe down the side, which looks absolutely fantastic. So let's get it out of the box so we can appreciate it. Yeah, I may have spoken too soon. I think this is my new favorite Chevy truck in my collection. This paint job is absolutely awesome looking. We got a little bit of schmutz from shipping on the fender there. But yeah, absolutely sick looking truck. Nice Intimidator inspired black and silver with the red pinstripe. Kind of gives you a Dale Earnhardt vibe. Again, removable cap with the blazers. Very cool. So we won't spend too much time talking about that. Looks like it has the same wheels as the Ace Ventura truck, just silver instead of chrome. We do have a trailer hitch on here. So will this? Yes. Cool. There we go. I like that better than the Ford. So maybe I'll hook that trailer to the back of this Blazer. That's pretty cool. This is an 81 Chevy Blazer, I think we said, right? So it is a slightly different front end than the 89. Let me just make sure I'm not making a fool of myself. Right, 81 does say 81 underneath. Probably, if I had to guess, the same casting as the 89, just they put a different insert in for the front grille. But either way, still a great looking truck. You've got your Blazer badge there on the fender, 4x4, or I'm sorry, that should say Silverado right over the gas cap, I believe. Because you could get Silverado trim levels and, you know, the same trim levels you could get on a K or C series pickup truck. So really sharp looking truck. I absolutely dig this paint job. Really cool. I'm super thrilled to finally be adding a couple K-Series Blazers to the collection, especially the 80s models. They are probably my favorite. Year range for Chevy trucks is the 1980s. Well, late 70s to mid to late 80s. Yeah, really great looking trucks back then. Not the most powerful stuff in the world, certainly, but definitely some of the best looking. Absolutely beautiful. Always dreamed of owning one of these. So this is part of our vintage add cars series that we have seen quite a few times on this channel now from Greenlight. We've got, this is series number 4. So this is your advertisement for the 81 Chevy Blazer. So if you want to go ahead and give the video a pause and give that a read, I'm not going to spend all night going through all that. Some pretty optimistic numbers for the estimated fuel mileage there. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. It's as it should. What you'd expect. It says more miles per gallon for 81. Improved 4.1 liter, 250 inch 6-cylinder. 250 cubic inch 6-cylinder. That's the fuel mileage for the 6-cylinder, probably 2-wheel drive Blazer. You're not getting 21 miles to the gallon with a 350 small block. No, sir. Yeah, so here's the back of the card. It's got the ad again, and the rest of the cars from this series. You've got a 71 Dodge Charger Super B, that's pretty cool. 77 Ford F-150, 79 Ford LTD sedan, 1980 Ford Mustang, the 81 Chevrolet K5 Blazer, and an 84 GMC Sierra 2500. I'd like to see that Sierra 2500. That's pretty cool. So we'll get that tucked into our box here. One more nice good look at this guy. Absolutely awesome looking truck. You can see, obviously, the similarities between, so we've got an 84 on the right here and the 81. So, yeah, absolutely awesome truck. So we'll get this parked up into the parking garage and into our last vehicle for this video, if I can move this thing around without flinging the top off, which is our 1976 GMC Vandura. First one from the 70s for this video, and first one that's not a Chevy or a square body pickup truck. But still, very, very cool looking. Alright, so here's our 76 GMC Vandura. This is a transportation, or I guess a shuttle van, for the 60th Indianapolis Indy 500. So, like I said, I do have, this is my other Indy 500 car. I know we just looked at the 1980 pace car in our last video. This is another hobby exclusive from Greenlight. We've seen quite a few of those recently. And I noticed on the back here, this is our friend Johnny Rutherford. Again, he won in 1976. And he won, hang on, bear with me for a second here, let me sort through my cards. That was back, right here. Yeah. So he won in 1980 and 1976. So good for him. Still, very cool card. I really like the artwork on here. We'll get that tucked into the box there and look at the van itself. So on the side, right above that eagle, a little difficult to make out, but it does say, what does it say? 60th Annual Indianapolis 500-mile race, May 28th, 1976, I think is what that says there. And then the nice big eagle on the side, very cool. This really matches the Firebird nicely. The bird theme going on, and the Indy 500. These two will have to be next to each other. Really cool looking van. Like I said, I always have my eyes peeled for any kind of vans that I can find. It does say transportation on the back there again. No license plate on here for this guy, as always from Greenlight. But either way, really sharp. Really nice. What kind of wheels are those? Look like, again, some pretty simple mag wheels. Although I got to admit, it seems like the Greenlight hobby exclusives seem to be a little bit higher quality. Although this front axle is a little wide here. That does look kind of wonky. But they seem to have maybe a little bit higher standard of quality control to them. Underneath here, we've got our 1976 GMC Vandura. Year, make, and model listed underneath, as always. Did we look underneath the Blazers? I'll pull one of them over. Yeah, 81 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. Right. So, and then what we have up here looks like some badging. I can't quite, oh, it says Vandura. Right, Vandura, GMC. Really sweet looking, nice paint. I guess that's, what is that on the hood? Looks to be some sort of another eagle up there. Really small, kind of tough to make out the detail. I really like the way this thing looks from the front. Definitely very 70s-esque, 70s vans. Little sunroof on top, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, being from the 70s, I imagine probably a 350 small block under the hood. You know, nothing crazy, nothing super special. Probably about 200 horsepower. As with most of the trucks today, aside from our supercharged C10, most of these trucks that we looked at today, you'd be finding either a 305 or a 350 under the hood. Not exactly powerhouses, but certainly workhorses. And definitely some long-running motors. Easy. 2 300,000-mile engines in them, not powerful enough to hurt themselves, as always. But yeah. So what do you say we'll get this van parked up into the parking garage, and then we will take a look at everybody that we went over in today's video. I'll let you get one more good look at the van in focus. Yeah, it's really sharp. I definitely like that eagle on the side. So let's get it into the parking garage so we can take a look at it under the lights. So there is our 1980 step side. This was a, what, custom deluxe? Yeah, custom deluxe step side with the nice big bull bar on the front. Our 1987 supercharged C10. Our 1989 Chevy Blazer, K5 Blazer. Our 1981 K5 Blazer. And then upstairs, all alone, is our 1976 GMC Vandura. Very cool. So make sure, if you enjoyed the video, to leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.